Many people are wondering, why are we still talking about technology rights? Because the problem is that technology rights are being taken from us almost every day on our cell phones and on our computers. It used to be that you bought a computer that had next to nothing on it, just the base operating system and maybe, if you're lucky, some sort of sampling of writing software, in other words, to do your work on. But a lot of times Microsoft is now doing things where they're bundling for people, and people appreciate that. But if you're in the creative arts industry, you don't use that software as much as people in the business world do. In truth, we use Adobe, we use other types of programs, we use things like Sony Vegas and other things that are helpful to us. But when we have someone who is an abuser of our technology, they are actually interfering with our rights to do things underneath the Human Rights Declaration and all the world treaties that govern America. You see, we have the right to freedom of surfing without surveillance and doing it with safety and security. We also have the right to pursue employment through online networks, and we should be able to do that. We should also have the right to access people through social media networks without encumberment and without having people in those companies pretend as if they know our real-time relationships. And openly, we have the right to protect our intellectual property, our portfolios, our copywritten work and words that are governed and protected by federal laws. The containing of confidential content is really important to a lot of companies who have private pages that are usually not quickly found by people who are just generally surfing. They're set up for actual clients to utilize, not for other people to utilize in general. We also, of course, have the important aspect of freedom of online press, where we can stay abreast of the day's news all around the world, and freedom of speech, where we get to express our opinions, our columns, our journalistic ideas, and our reporting of events going on around us. We totally expect from the get-go of being an American system that our computers and our tools should not be hacked. Unfortunately, we're not experiencing that. We have young people and old people with no ethics who are willing to abuse our rights in those ways, and we have to stop that. We have the right to freedom of information, but we also have the right to freedom of privacy, meaning the right to have privacy on anything that we personally deem private to us.